This video is brought to you by the Bearded Chokra Family. Feels so good saying this. Hey guys, welcome back to the Bearded Chokra. My name is Abhijit Bhansali and I'm sure a lot of you guys might be confused that what is this brought to you by Bearded Chokra. Recently I held a community post on my channel wherein I disclosed that for the first threshold of the contributions that go to this channel, I will be making one video. And this is that video which is brought to you completely by the Bearded Chokra Family. And actually I was going to make a video on the derma roller because that was very frequently asked in the comments of that poll. But I have not used a derma roller personally, nor do I have any first-hand experience using it. I can take information off the internet and put it out for you guys, but that I can do in a normal video as well. I didn't want to waste that for a contribution video. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to take a topic which you've already seen in the title, plus I'm going to take 5 questions from that poll's comment section so that everybody is happy and you guys get the most worth out of this video. So do not forget to watch this video till the end. Okay, so without wasting more time, starting off with the hair loss myth or the hair fall myth. Now, what is this myth all about? Most of the companies, most of the brands, most of the marketing agencies, most of doctors even, dermatologists even, they will come and tell you that, if you are combing your hair and a few strands of hair are over there, or if you wake up and there are a few strands on your pillow, or if you are just roaming around and a few strands fall off, you're in big trouble, life is over, you're gone, you need to buy this shampoo, or you need to buy this hair oil, or you need to buy this product, and that's going to change your life. Well, that's not really true. Hair fall is 1000% natural. It happens to everyone. There is not a single human being on this planet who doesn't have hair fall. Okay? Think of it like this. Alright? There's a tree. A tree has its leaves. There's a season or there's a month wherein those leaves fall. The tree is completely bare bones and then new leaves come up. That's exactly what happens on your head as well. Few follicles are always going to be in the anagen phase, few in the catagen, few in the telogen phase. What this basically means is few hair are always going to fall off, whereas few hair on your scalp are always growing. Now, for new hair to grow, the old hair has to fall off. That's the entire cycle of hair growth. Only when the hair goes into telogen and falls off, will it then proceed into anagen, early anagen, then anagen, and then start growing as well. So, if you are seeing few hair here and there, do not panic. Do not get scared. Do not think this is the end of the world, and that is a really big myth. Now yes, if you are facing hair fall and you are seeing drastic density decrease on your scalp, you are seeing your scalp in a larger area now, and you are feeling that the hair has become very thin, then you need to seek treatment or you need to seek some consultation or something like that. But till that point, there's nothing to worry about. The only time hair fall becomes an issue is when the ratio of anagen is to telogen. Your hair follicles in anagen is to the hair follicles in telogen. When this ratio is off, where more hair follicles are in telogen, less in anagen, that is when hair fall, hair loss, all of these things become a very big problem. Because then hair are falling out, but new hair are not growing. So that is the only. How do you come to know if this is the situation on your scalp? If you start seeing a decrease in density. I'm not telling you to compare your density from 5 years ago. I'm telling you to compare your density from last month, or maybe last 3 months, or maybe last 6 months. But not more than that. Your hair is dynamic, your skin is dynamic, your entire body is dynamic. So comparing yourself to 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or even 2 years ago is not right. Because in those 2 years, you've not had the exact same situation, exact same stress, exact same food, exact same water. You've not had the exact same variables. Alright? So This is the biggest hair fall myth. See, if companies tell you that, it's okay to have a few hair falling here and there, they won't be able to sell their products. Alright, so you just have to be smart about this. You need to be eating right, you need to be sleeping well, you need to be doing some form of meditation to reduce stress. All of that should happen whether you're losing 10 hair a day or 150 hair a day or even 1000 hair a day. This should not change. Alright, so this was the first topic that I wanted to get out. Now 5 questions that I'm going to be picking from the comments of that poll. The first question is best supplement for hair loss. Now, if you go to any doctor or dermat, they are going to give you some form of multivitamin or some form of biotin. Alright, now biotin is essential, but I'm going to get to that in just a second. What is more essential is not pinpointing on one vitamin or one mineral or one thing. Alright, your hair depends on a lot of things, okay, and your body just doesn't work on one vitamin or one mineral, and multivitamins and multiminerals do not work that great. They're good for short-term use, not to give you sustainable results. One is going to be biotin. Biotin is not that difficult to get from food, but yes, it is slightly difficult, and since it's a water-soluble vitamin, plus if you smoke, you drink, or you have too much stress, or you eat too much carbohydrate, or you eat too much junk, the need for biotin goes up. So you need to get good biotin, not synthetic biotin. Next comes magnesium. Our foods are not that rich in magnesium because our soil is not rich in magnesium anymore. But if you are having fruits, salads, if you are having nuts and seeds, you are still getting decent amount of magnesium. If you do not have that in your diet, then you need a magnesium supplement. And for that you can either go for glycinate, orotate or citrate. You can do your own research. Every single version of magnesium has a different role in the body, so make sure you do your research about that. Next is something that again a lot of people are deficient in, and that is vitamin D3. Now, people are not getting enough sun. That is one reason. Number 2, people are eating a lot of junk food and processed food, and because of which the absorption and assimilation of vitamin D in our body goes down. Alright, so you need a vitamin D3 supplement if you come under these categories. A vitamin D3 supplement must never be taken on its own, always take it with a vitamin K2. There are a lot of options in the market. All the supplements, everything that I'm talking about, I'm gonna leave my preferred products in the description down below so you can check those out. Apart from this, yes, zinc is important, selenium is important, copper is important, vitamin E is important, vitamin C is important. If I have to name, every single vitamin and every single mineral is important for your hair, but if you manage to keep your diet really spot on, have at least 30 to 40, 50% of raw food in your diet, then only taking maybe a vitamin D3 supplement once in a while or a magnesium supplement once in a while along with nutritional yeast on a daily basis or every alternate daily basis, you are good to go. You don't need to worry about it that much. Next question is the cheapest diet to maintain good hair. Now the cheapest diet is a diet where you eat less. And yes, if you know this channel and if you know me, I'm talking about intermittent fasting. Now, the lesser you eat, the lesser you will spend. That means the more money you will be saving. That means you will be able to buy better quality ingredients. Alright, so if you are having 4, 5, 6 meals in a day, including snacks, cut that down, come down to 2 meals a day. Do at least a 16 to 18 hour fast in a day. Go slow with all of these things. Even if you do not want to go extravagant with all these different type of oils and organic stuff, make sure you are getting at least 40% of your diet, your entire day's diet is raw fruits, salads, nuts, seeds, sprouts. Make sure that is there. Now there is one trick that I want to give you, which I usually give people only in personal consultation. Focus on micronutrients when you want to choose what to eat. Okay, suppose you have an option of choosing few foods that you want to put in your body. This is not related to hair only, it's related to your health. Choose the food which has more micronutrients. Don't go for macros that, oh, this has more protein, this has more carbs, this has more fat. Forget all of that. It's very easy to fulfill your macros. It's very difficult to fulfill your micros. Focus on the food which will have more vitamins, more minerals. Pick that food. That food usually will be raw or usually will be home cooked good food. Pick that food and that is going to be good for your body. Next question is basic hair care routine. Now I'm going to be very basic since the question itself is very basic, but see, I'll just give you an example of what I do and then you can take inspiration from that. I'm not going to tell you to apply 1000 products for 1000 different things and get this treatment, go to this salon, do this, do that. I don't care about all of those things. You can absolutely do it if you wish to. I'm not an advocate of all of those things. For me, my basic hair care routine is shampooing twice a week using the Virgin Eco shampoo because it is low pH, so I don't have to worry about pH balancing with apple cider vinegar after shampooing my hair. So that is the shampoo that I use in case I start seeing that I am getting dandruff. What I will do is I will use Keraglo AD once a week. So that's my shampooing thing. As far as my oiling thing, I use the onion oil twice a week, which I've already shared in a video, linking it down in the description below. That is something that I do twice a week. Apart from that, I will switch between a few techniques. Once in a week, I might put green tea. Once in a week, I might use hibiscus powder. Once in a week, I might use rice water. So all of those things keep varying, but currently since the past 2 months at least, the onion oil and the shampooing routine, that is constant, and all of these things keep varying from week to week. That is the basic hair care routine. If you notice, there are not a lot of products here. Your focus for good hair care or skin care or health care or whatever should be from the inside out, not from the outside in. If you focus on your diet, the number of products you need to make it look decent goes down. Drastically goes down. Next very frequently asked question was hairline receding. Now there is not a single human on this planet whose hairline doesn't recede. Okay, everybody's hairline recedes. How much it will recede, how fast it will recede, and how much recovery can be done over there depends on your lifestyle, depends on your genetics, and depends on how you've been treating your hair. Okay, usually I am seeing people in my consultation where a lot of people are facing a hairline receding only because they used to blow dry their hair and pull their hair back to get that, quiff and pompadour and all of those different hairstyles. Only because of that traction, they are facing alopecia now. If your hairline is okay, but you are seeing a lack of density, so maybe you have a hairline which is pretty good, but then the density is decreasing as it goes up, then what are your options? Then onion juice is an option, then Redensil is an option, Procapil is an option, Minoxidil is an option, Mesotherapy is an option, Derma Roller is an option, PRP is an option. Minoxidil and finasteride combo is also an option because you have the hairline but the density has gone down. To get the density back, that means the miniaturized follicles just need to recover and they can start growing hair again. So these are all your options for that. Now, let's assume that my hairline was still here, okay? Maybe say 2 years ago, my hairline was still here. Now it has gone up till here, okay? Here it's completely shiny, no hair follicles at all, okay? Here, even if I inject anything, nothing is going to grow out because there are no hair follicles. So if in case your hairline receding is of this level or of this type rather, then hair transplant is the only method that is going to give your hairline back to you. Keep a basic rule, from the top of your eyebrows, keep at least a 4-finger distance. If you are getting 4 fingers till your hairline is matching like it's happening for me, your hairline is good. Your hairline is good for your age, okay? So if that is the case, don't worry about it. If it's going beyond that, then start thinking about treatments and therapies and transplants and all of those things. Alright? Now next I am going to be taking one very special comment of a member of this channel. You can also become a member if you want to get featured on this channel like he has. His name is Arindam Naskar and I'm going to be taking his comment and I'm going to answer it completely in this video. Since he is a member, he's getting this special opportunity. Now, his question is flashing on the screen for you guys. His question is, hi, I have a male pattern baldness problem since my puberty. So Arindam, you're lucky. The dedicated video is right here for you. I'll take each and every question now. First thing, everything works only up to a certain level. Now everything will work only up to a certain level because you are only taking care of it from the outside. As I said, focus from the inside. Till the time your insulin is not in check, your DHT is not in check, your stress is not in check, your testosterone is not in check, vitamin D3 is not in check, your fasting is not in check, every single aspect is not in check. No matter what you apply from outside, you are not going to get sustainable results. You might get short-term results, never sustainable results. He is getting overall thinning in the scalp. Now it depends how much of thinning is happening. If it's a lot of thinning, then start with the onion juice, homemade onion oil therapy. If the thinning is a lot, forget everything else. Start with minoxidil finasteride under your doctor, and that should be good for you. Next, there is a lot of scalp tension, especially in the frontal and the crown area. Now this scalp tension can be because of a lot of things. It can be because of drying of the scalp, because when the scalp becomes excessively dry, it loses its elasticity. So if that is happening, that could be one reason. Second reason would be excessive inflammation in your hair follicle because of DHT. That can also cause a lot of scalp tension. And moreover, it could be because you have some ongoing dandruff. Okay, so if you have ongoing dandruff, it can cause a lot of pain or tightness in the scalp. Now, after this, he's saying there is a lot of calcification. Now, most probably the water is the issue. At least twice a week, use a shampoo which has EDTA, which is a chelator. It will chelate out this calcium for you and your results will be much better. Apart from that, if possible, use only filtered water to wash your hair. That won't have so much of calcium. Apart from that, make sure that you are using diluted apple cider vinegar at least twice a week after your shampoos. Apple cider vinegar will help in dissolving that calcification. It's a really good tip. Now the last question he has asked is that most of his hair falls out after he has grown it for a couple of inches. Now this usually happens because he has not taken care of the inside. When hair grows long, the nutrient requirement becomes higher. If your nutrient requirement does not match that, hair is going to start falling out. Secondly, long hair, when they fall off, they are more visible to us. Short hair, they fall off, they're not visible to us. We don't pay attention. Especially, this is a tip, if you are facing hair loss, hair fall or balding, keep your hair short and focus on nutrition. This way you will speed up your results. If you keep your hair long, your body needs a lot of nutrition to cater to that long hair. Alright, so I hope I've done justice to this question and to all the other 4 questions and to the main topic of this video. And I hope that the first brought to you by Bearded Chokra Family video has been successful, and I hope you guys have learnt something from this video. Now we need to hit 20k, that's our second threshold. Now for this second threshold, I want you guys to choose a product and I will be doing a product review. Be as specific as possible with the brand name, with the product name, and put it down in the comments below. Now the comment which has the most number of likes with that product, or the product which has the most number of comments about it, I'm going to choose that, and once we hit 20k, I'm going to make a video on that. So guys, this was it for today's video. I hope you guys have liked it. I will see you guys in the next video. All the links, everything is there in the description down below. Till we meet again, be awesome, keep your beard awesome, and I'll meet you in the next one. Bye-bye.